Alright, we're back in the time loop once again for, if I'm counting correctly, episode 51. Although I haven't uploaded 50 yet at this point in time, but it should be up before this one, hopefully. Otherwise it is very awkward. And we are back in Zhuhai for the second time in the series. The first time was XT3, who had to deal with snowy-ish conditions. This time we got basically the rest of the Velocity X gang. I'm playing as Professor Justice. But down here we have Danny. And we have Sparky. And Burn as well. So Burn's not Velocity X technically, but the other two are. No real stipulation here, just an episode. The Velocity X, the Justice Clan, as they're referred to once or twice, are clearly sticking together. Alright, hello guys. How are we? Good old SLSs as usual. These things are always at the front, I swear. This time, though, I have equal to or greater pace than it, so I have to catch it off guard and get it, get around underneath it when it's going to give me a lane to use. This thing feels a little bit on edge, which I don't like. Last thing I need when I'm trying to pass an opponent that's unpredictable is to have a car that's also unpredictable. It's just a bad combo. Of course, I'll never catch that thing down a straight either, because it's Mercedes. They don't really get much faster in a straight line than them. Back on him again. To kind of do risk management, risk assessment though. Because if I try too hard on the SLS, then that's just going to allow the Aston that's back there to just suddenly be like, alright, thanks. Or if he cuts me off again, that's also another possible outcome. And my downfall with the hairpin corners, all of them are on this track, there's a lot of them, is that the AI know exactly where to brake. I don't. I have guidelines on where roughly to brake, but I missed by a few meters, and this SLS gains like a second on me. He doesn't like this turn, I have noticed. how to do it, or I was just going to miss the corner completely. And he still doesn't give me a lane, but at this point, I'm ahead of him, so he can just deal with it now. A bit of damage, but he was being erratic. Nothing suspension-wise, and it's not over 10 arrows, so I don't think it's a cause for concern yet. Now it's going to do it on the straightaway instead. Like this. And the AI in this game are just probably going to try it into every single hairpin, because they know exactly where they can and can't get away with stopping. So I'm going to have to just drive defensively or just cut him off every time I get to one. Why not both, for that matter? That was a lot of grass I heard you go through. As it sounds like you maybe took an interesting line to try and get an advantage there, mister. Have you seen how this character's son behaves? I will not hesitate to do the same. Okay, that is not it. Of course, too, it's nighttime, so I have even less of an idea of where I'm supposed to stop. Hey, I don't care about the light levels, though. Felt not good at all. I keep mirror driving. I keep expecting him to just suddenly appear. Mate, really? It's like I'm against the drivers from my racing league all over again. And I missed. Don't care. That was worth it. A lot of aero damage, so top speed's going to be down, but wannabe Danny over here is out of the picture completely. And it doesn't have too much of an effect on handling, which is more important. If anything, it actually makes the car less likely to try and spin on me. Where is the braking point here? I know how it works too. I'm gonna try and go late into the next time I get there, and I'm gonna miss it, and I'm gonna end up in the grass. I'm telling the future now. Maybe it doesn't, maybe it doesn't, maybe it doesn't, maybe it doesn't. And Sparky started 11th, and now he's ahead of Danny. Well, I think it's the one now behind me. No, undrivable. It's undrivable. Screw you again. This is all your fault. Yeah, this thing is undoable in the low gears, which, with how many hairpins there are, that's a lot of the time. Alright. Yeah, now the race is over. Now we have a waste of time. Well, maybe if your pit exit weren't designed by a 5-year-old, that wouldn't have been a problem, game. Well, a bit of an unorthodox episode for this one. It was going fine, and then a Mercedes forgot how to drive, and then after that Mercedes gave me a bit of damage, the Janetta forgot how to drive. And the professor kind of got a little angry. And then the car kind of got a little angry. I'm sure Danny is proud, but... This will be, what, a 12-minute episode?